What's up, guys, and welcome back to the video. In the previous video, we went to go see Jefferson Davis get a medal, just kind of watch him die. And we met his son Miles at the funeral, and magically we put 2 and 8 together and found out Martin Lee was the leader of the demons. I don't know how. Maybe there was something that we didn't see, or whatever. But it's kinda, I don't know, it's questionable at best.
Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides. That's one expensive tune-up.
And that's actually that's a reference to Pale Horse Rides. Is actually a reference to the 4 Horsemen in Death. Because I don't know where the biggest notification, or not notification, but mention of it was, but Johnny Cash puts it, and I think it's in the Bible where it says, "In the final horseman he rode a horse pale," or something. But yeah, that's a reference to Death.
They have bases all around the city.
Oh, now we could do the demon warehouses. You may filter blah blah blah. That's cool.
This is bigger than I thought. Looks like the demons have an army.
You think I'm scared of you? Yes, I am.
As if one deadly glowing whip wasn't enough.
Oh shit! He can slice through my stuff.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was definitely not this.
I wasn't even expecting that. Oh, dude, I was hoping we got a campfire.
Hey, MJ. I think I stopped the demons' attack on Osborn's campaign offices.
Nice. Did you find leads?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
Time for an ultimate.
Okay, now I'm just showing off.
Yeah, because we're about to die.
Copy, Silverbird. We're descending to location. There's another one.
Who the hell are these guys?
Well, this is new.
No. This one's mine. All right. I'm executing this son of a...
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down! Down!
Code SM1.
Whoa, whoa! Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy Code SM1. I have a visual. Hold
Who are these assholes? Who the hell are you? Is this like female Punisher? No, seriously, who the fuck is this? I'm not even kidding.
Solid 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Release him. He works with us.
Yuri, explanation, please?
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force, paid for by Mayor Osborn.
The mayor has
Okay.
a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go.
I would hope not.
We'll talk later.
Also, fuck you. What? Kind of an asshole. Ooh, we got another level up.
Hey, sorry about that Sable thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Well, I thought we were
Sable
best
has
buds.
the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that. Hey, MJ.
Hey, so I dredged up some records on Martin Lee's other business holdings. He's got places all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let
On
me
that
know what
note-
you find at each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about
That
why
sounds
he's
pretty
doing this.
hard to get a
And what he's got
complete
planned next.
or perform
Okay,
a 35
say hi
hit
to May for me.
combo.
Wait,
But the
you
stealth
don't think she's
takedown
in
should be
danger, do
easy.
you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn.
The 3 stealth takedowns should be easy. Web throw, 10 enemies, that should be easy. Use trip mines on 5 enemies, that might be a little bit harder without upgrading the trip mine. Perform 3 off-the-wall attacks. No clue what the fuck that is. Perform 10 finishers. That's the only one I could not complete, was because I couldn't figure out for the life of me what a finisher was. So I don't know if it's 10 in one run, or is it 10 altogether. Because I would do it 2 or 3 times just to get the 10. If it's like 10 in one. Because I think the finisher is that thing once you have like full focus. Like when you have your focus meter all the way up and you can do that. Oh, hold up, I have skill points. I could use those skill points. Yeah, because I finished off Innovator. So now I'm trying to get Defender. Which these last 2 will need 6. Which will probably be my next 3 level ups.
Missed another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
That does not sound good to me, because he said, and I quote, "We're gonna put changes in the plan." And my comic book history might be off, but I think Doc Ock invented like those arms that he uses now as his like armor for the military
So if
use.
you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember.
Yes,
it
and his
helped
name was
to,
Batman.
stay
He
busy.
had his mom and his dad
help
die
him
when he
too.
was like 9.
Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
I'm just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
I'm gonna try not to
should check out
cough in the
Lee's office.
like onto the mic.
Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
Because I still have that sore throat. I've said it in the last couple Spider-Man videos.
Hanging in there.
Thanks for being concerned.
This office is locked. How do I get in there? Thanks. I appreciate it. Maybe there's a vent somewhere.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Huh. Never seen that room before. Whoa, what the... High voltage lines. What needs this much power? There.
But
I
my
understand, but
like
the
it's
account
just
number is in
allergies
Mr.
and
Lee's
stuff because we're having
office,
like the
which
change of the
is
weather and
inconvenient.
all that,
I will call you back as soon as I can get that information.
which
No,
sucks.
I don't know when that will
But
be.
I mean that's life.
What would Ben do?
But it's kind of weird because like the other day it was just like it was kind of sore.
That
Then
room
the
I saw
next
from
day,
the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee's journal. A key. Wonder where the lock is. Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture.
you can also look at this piece of paper. Dear May,
Looks
something.
like this note is for May.
Can we read it? But we wrote together the storm of feast. Oh, there. I wait you to
Lee
know.
really did care about May. Hope this means she's out of danger.
Oh, very soon you'll hear stories about me. Stories claiming I'm a terrorist and a murderer. Those stories would be true, but the story we wrote together, the story of Feast, is also true. I want you to know that I've always believed in our mission. It wasn't a front or a show. It was honest expression of my heart. When you help someone, you truly help everyone. Please don't let my failings shake your beliefs. You are strong, May. Strong enough to tell a story at Feast, one unburdened of my faults. Thank you for all you've done, Martin. Oh. Oh. Here, we'll open.
Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right. Oh, yes!
Oh, it made yin and yang. That's pretty easy. Or yin and yang, or whatever they say. What the fuck did we just find?
What are you hiding, Lee?
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, that he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Okay. Glad you left that recorder for me so I could use it.
This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
He's probably planning on killing everyone.
Creepy.
Yes, very.
Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting here trying to think here for a moment. One, two,
Need to overload those junction boxes.
Yeah, I'm trying, Peter. If only I could find the other one. Oh, I see it now. Oh, hold up. Can we pull stuff off? Stop, Peter. Quit trying to kill yourself here, bud.
One more.
Oh, okay. We just had to keep shooting it.
The police had found this. Or may. Tell me to think of what could have happened. He's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Magic.
Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon, until he became one.
Okay, I'm gonna check the mic because I think my mic's breaking up. After I do so, I'm just gonna continue the video. So be right back. Okay, back to what we were doing before. I was just sitting there making sure, because I've had moments where I've accidentally bumped the wire and didn't even notice. Okay, back to what we were doing before, searching.
This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career. Lee must have been obsessed with him.
Kind of creepy. This kind of reminds me of that scene from Beautiful Minds. Where the guy's schizophrenic and he's trying to make these puzzles of, oh, this is proof that the Soviets are trying to take over. Or they're sending codes that only he can understand.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan.
I'm not. I actually hate him more than you hate him.
What matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
I love the detail in this game. You know, some people, I know graphics aren't everything, but Insomniac, like art team, are some crazy obsessed people. And some people be like, what do you mean? Every little like, I'm sitting here, it's the small things about this game that go, wow, this is what makes it such a good game. It's like I was sitting there looking at Aunt May's sweater, and it literally looks like each piece of yarn has been put together, and you could just see. I bet you if you were looking at the picture... Wait! Like, if you were sitting there with a picture and a Sharpie, you could just follow each, like, the yarn. Like, that's how much detail they put into this game. It's like the Spider-Man suits. Like, if you look at it, you could see every, like, piece of fabric sewn together. Like how it's, like, stitched. Like, here, I'll show you. Before we start the next mission. No, not doing that. We'll go to photo mode. Oh, shit.
finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Here. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Pew, pew, pew. Like, see, look at the mask. Like, you can see all that detail that they put into the mask. It's crazy.
When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Peter, I don't want to break your
Dinner.
heart, but she's with her other
What
man.
should I cook?
Probably something edible. I hear people like that. It's when you cook them something edible. Do we have a mission? I'm just gonna swing around until the mission pops up.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by. Just for a minute.
But yeah, I still have to say the only thing I disagree, like, and I'm not sitting here saying Insomnia didn't do a good job. Like, everything about this game, like, here, if I stop at a building, it's like the little details of the glass, this, that. But somehow he's going to turn this around to fuck Spider-Man. Let's watch.
But it's also a day to vow. It stops here. Some people say I blame everything on Spider-Man.
Because you fucking
Well, I
do.
don't blame him for that. That cowardly act is squarely the responsibility of whoever committed it. We're gonna keep New York safe. We can no longer tolerate the kind of lawlessness Spider-Man and his ilk represent. This is our city. By God, we're going to take it back.
I don't trust Saber either. Just because any form of corporation, when it comes to these kind of games, like superhero games, tend to come up be corrupted. You know, like Oscorp is completely corrupted. That's all I can think of. I probably would have more examples in like the future, but Oscorp, blah blah blah.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
We're not going to talk about this here. Okay, whatever.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Everything okay?
You know, I was about to shout the same thing when he broke the cup. And that. Right when he dropped the cup, I was about to shout, "Damn it, Dr. Octavius, you broke the fucking mug! This is why we can't have nice things."
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test.
Yeah, it's just like the small things. Like, they put so much
asking,
detail into the game.
Seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
And they literally said that until the very end that they would sit and touch up the game and add little details and make it better looking. And I have to applaud them for that.
We both had visions.
This game, like everything I look
the
at,
world just
is
in
just
different
beautifully
ways.
done. Especially these cinematic scenes.
You were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
That is a cool thing. You know, I don't know if that's
became more and
canon,
more
like
obsessed
that's
with
actually
genetics.
from the comic books, why it's called
We
Oscorp.
started a project.
That
I
makes a lot of
considered
sense.
unethical. And there was this. Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
Let me stretch. Because we're about to do another science puzzle. We went from badass action
on the
to
control unit.
puzzles.
Could be a short.
Oh shit. Let's see. Oops. Shit. Oh, hold up. What are these? 4 and 3, that equals 7. And we have to get 5. Oh. I'll just boop. Oh shit, that's a one way. Boop. Got it. But no, what I was saying before was like, when my throat started hurting, it went from like, it was just like
why don't you do the
stuffy,
honors this
like a
time?
dry cough. I went from that to like I was losing my voice, and now it's just hurting from all the coughing. 'Cause I hate like when the weather changes.
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
We're gonna listen to this, and then we're gonna leave.
What's that?
We'll come back and explore the lab later. Like, I'll probably do it in between videos. Because he probably has more science puzzles, or those little science puzzles that we have to do for our job, which I like doing just to get the research points. Because I'm trying to get as much points as I can, so I can get all the suits and all the upgrades I can. Well, let's listen to this. Boop, another level up. Do I have enough to come up? Boop. All we need now is 3 points and 3 points, which will probably be our next
Hey, sorry
3
I missed your
level ups,
call.
or 6 level
You
ups.
still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to stay crisp. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up.
Ha!
Guess
But
I'll
you're
just
Peter
freelance
Parker.
for a while until she calls.
Which probably, because I have everything done, like all the Fisk hideouts, all of the pigeons, all the Black Cat stakeouts. I did all the side missions that they gave me. I was hoping to get more side missions and like little shit, sort of like the backpacks or the locations. But probably next time I play, I'll have every one of these demon hideouts completed and 100%ed. The only one I won't, yeah, like this one, where it's like perform 10 finishers. I don't know if they're meaning 10 finishers in one go. Because the finishers is that like that instant knockout toward a character. Like if you hit triangle and O at the same time when you're hitting them, it instantly knocks them out. At least I think that's what the finishers are. So I don't know what they're meaning by 10. If it's like 10 overall, like, oh, I do 5 this time and then I do 5 the next time. Boop, you know? So. But I probably will have most of these, like, completed of these hideouts. But I would like to thank everybody for watching, and if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Stop.